Sometimes you forget your key. Sometimes you forget to wish your spouse. Sometimes you just forget to attend a function, even though invited quite warmly. To a large extent, this habit can be reversed. Let us see how. Let us first understand why do we forget. We forget things because we do not register things properly when the information strikes us first time. The minimum needs for registration is association and rehearsal. Out of this, association is must and much more effective. But mental rehearsal is also important. We forget because we doubt that we may forget. The phenomenon of doubt is the killer of pathways between neural circuits. Choices are to be made, whether right or wrong. Doubt removes the possibility of choices, hence action of information retention is also missing. An important requirement of brain to work best in all conditions is its nourishment. The three most important nourishment factors for brain are food, exercise, and sleep. The fourth one is attitude, which can be developed positively by right training in right environment. If we lack any of these aspects, our memory is affected adversely. Some people keep the keys at designated place as a habit, while many others either leave it in their clothes or just keep it casually anywhere. Here is a tip to find it from the place where you kept it. Suppose you are keeping your keys in a table drawer. Imagine that the car or door of which that key is also being kept in the same drawer. It's just unusual imagination. Suppose you are keeping in your coat pocket. Imagine that your car is also entering your coat pocket. Such unusual imaginations will need just a quarter second more, but will ensure that there is some association in your brain and you will remember it immediately when you require it, saving many minutes of yours. Try it, this works. Now let us learn the interesting technique to remember taking medicines on time. Taking medicines at the right time and right number of times is often a problem for many people. Where medicine is related to meals, it is taken. But when it is needed to be taken otherwise, it is missed or sometimes even taken twice, which could be dangerous. My mom used to follow a simple trick to tie number of knots in a handkerchief to indicate how many times she has taken the medicine. Another person I know used to slap his face whenever he used to take medicine. His belief was that medicines are taken for sins in life, so slapping the face should be done. Since his slapping the face was associated with medicines, he never missed it or took overdose. Great memory tricks indeed. Now learn to remember wishing the dear ones. It really feels guilty if you forget to wish some dear ones on his or her special day like birthday, anniversary, etc. These days, there are a lot of ways like mobile reminders, social networking reminders, etc. But still, it is always better if you can remember some dates of special people in your life. Suppose your daughter was born on 19th January. Then make a feminine smiley on your desk calendar on 19th January. You'll also remember the year if you connect it to events in your life. For example, relate that your daughter was born after your first promotion in your job. If your marriage anniversary is on 8th May, then let this icon be a heart shape near two interconnected rings. Keep your tricks simple and you will keep your relations warm and friendly. Now learn to remember invitation dates. Some people forget to attend events on right date and it often comes to their mind after the date passes. The trick is simple. Just associate the type of event or the person inviting you to the given date. For example, a person named Sophia came to invite for a party on 24th March at her home. Just imagine that you are breaking balloons over a sofa and mentally place that picture on 24th March on your calendar. It could be difficult to associate names for every name, but with practice, you will start doing it. Once you attempt it, even if it is a bad similarity, the association happens. The question, "Did I see you somewhere?" is quite embarrassing. If you need a solution, just hear on. When you meet someone, try to remember his face and name together by making an association. Suppose you meet a person named Ronnie, whose nose is little red on tip. Associate the name like Rose like Nosy. This may sound funny, but it is sure that you will remember his name. Rose like Nosy, Ro-Ni. Now take another example. Suppose you meet Thomas. Then connect thinking of Thomas as if he is throwing thorns over masses. Thorns, tho, over mass, Thomas. Since these memory cues are quite personalized and can pinch the person in context, please never share it. You may land into conflicts if you share it. More you practice, more you will be able to associate names, faces and visual pictures in your brain. Try to visualize images in animation, with colors, with sounds, and with more and more absurdity. You'll always thank me once your social circle becomes stronger. Sometimes you see a peculiar problem of forgetting things in the short term itself. Try to apply this solution. Consider a situation where you go to another room to pick something and then suddenly you become blank and are unable to recall for what purpose you came to this new room. This problem is related to registering things in the short-term memory. To register things in short-term memory, you do not need complex association procedures. Just improving attention procedures are sufficient. Suppose you decided to go to kitchen to pick the sugar container. Before moving from the first room, revisit the purpose of movement and then move. Give higher the attention and do a brief rehearsal. You will succeed in short-term retention. Next, we shall learn about aroma for memory.